Welcome to day 19. In day 19, we're going to introduce two more poses, one of which we're going to be starting off with a hero's pose, which is going to be a quad stretch, and I recommend starting off with blocks. If you don't have blocks, I'm going to go ahead and bring like a towel or a pillow or two underneath you. We'll get there here in a little bit. And the second pose that I'm going to be bringing into the flow is a pyramid pose. Okay, so heroes and pyramid will be relatively new, but if you are ready, we go ahead and jump in to our heroes pose. Okay, so we'll reach for some blocks, and the way I like to place them is on their medium setting and both next to each other, so I have a good amount of surface area to sit on. So I'll bring these underneath my hips and find myself kind of grounding my tailbone into those blocks. It's okay if they have to be on their tallest setting. It's okay if you have to bring a pillow on top or a blanket on top of the blocks, whatever works. But this is gonna be our hero's pose, and this is how we're gonna start. Okay. So once we do get ourselves in hero's pose and we're ready to begin to practice, go ahead and again, feel yourself ground your tailbone into your blocks. Go ahead and acknowledge the quad stretch that hero's pose provides. Bring the shoulders away from the ears and let your palms be face down on the thighs. As you create a straight spine and try to find space between each vertebra as you stand tall in your upper body, go ahead and close the eyes. Big exhale through the mouth to start our practice. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. We'll get 3 more of those. Make each one count. Big exhale. Last one. Seal the lips, inhales and exhales through the nose. We are in our day 19 practice. Almost 2/3 of the way through. I want to acknowledge your work that you've done so far. And my hope is that it's felt good to put time aside to give yourself movement and breath. We have several more rounds of hero's pose, but if you feel that you have the quad flexibility to remove the blocks, go ahead and do that. Again, feel free to stay on the blocks too. From here we have 5 rounds of breath. Let your breath move towards the quads. Make sure there's no tension around the shoulders. Keep them away from the ears. Big inhale, big exhale. One more. From here, let the knees go wide, and we'll meet in a child's pose. Let your forearms rest on the mat. Let your forehead rest on the mat. And take a couple more rounds of breath in this child's pose. Let this next exhale bring an active child's pose. Left hand, top right corner of your mat. Lateral stretch for the left side. Push your left hip back. Breathe into this left side body. Next inhale travels you through center. And that exhale lands your right hand at the top left corner of your mat. Now breathing into the right side body. Let this inhale expand your right side. Big round of breath. We meet at the center of our mats. Child's pose. Into our tabletop. Once we move into tabletop, let the inhale bring cow pose. Tilt the tailbone up, bring the gaze up. The exhale brings cat pose, round your back. Chin to chest. Keep it going, cow cat. After one more cow cat, high plank and then downward facing dog. From here, we use an inhale to come to high plank and then the exhale back to downward facing dog. Couple more. And then one more. We meet top of our mats, Ragdoll. Always a reminder to tilt the tailbone up, create that sensation. Keep a micro bend in your knees, and as long as you feel a hamstring stretch in this Ragdoll, you're where you need to be. Breathe into the hamstrings. Next exhale releases the arms. Halfway lift. Fold. Mountain pose. Fold. Halfway. High plank. Always knowing you can go straight to down dog. Or you can take a cobra with me as you come all the way down. Untuck the toes. Let the inhale lift the chest up. Exhale will bring you down. We prep for a push-up. Tuck your toes, zip up through your legs. Exhale, high plank. Then down dog. Exhale brings you top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Mountain. Fold. Halfway. High plank. This time I go upward facing dog, but again, now you can go cobra or meet straight at downward facing dog. Exhale brings you top of your mat for our final sun A. Halfway lift. Fold. Mountain. Fold. Halfway. High plank. For this one, I'm going straight to downward facing dog. Ultimately meet here. I'll give you another round of breath to meet me at this down dog. Exhale, top of your mat. Bringing blocks underneath palms, because I know you got blocks now and I'm proud of you. Good job. We extend our right leg back, moving into low lunge. Maneuver your front foot how you need to create this knee above ankle. Always a reminder there. We're in our low lunge. Round of breath. Drop the back knee. Half split. Strain through the front leg. Flex that front foot. Breathe into the left hamstring. One more round of breath. Through a low lunge, we're going to switch sides. So we'll kick off this back right foot, let it meet our left, and then extend the left leg behind you. Find your low lunge. Give low lunge a round of breath or two. We'll give it a second one. Half split. Enjoying a hamstring stretch here, but we'll continue to play with the hamstrings as we move into a pyramid a little bit later. Three more rounds of breath. Through a low lunge we go. Left foot meets the front right foot. Give me a round of breath and ragdoll as you grab opposite elbows. We'll make it 2 rounds of breath. From here, bring hands onto blocks again. Bring your right foot about 2 or 3 feet behind you. We're moving into pyramid pose. So you want to think that back foot is at 45 degrees. We're squaring the hips by pushing the left hip back. That should create the hamstring stretch I'm looking for in this front leg. Continue to fold as you push the left hip towards the back of your mat. Try your best to bring chin to chest. Our hamstrings get a little extra love today with this additional pyramid pose. We had a few more rounds of breath. A little side story for you guys. I got my car broken into last night, which super sucks. They took my journal. It was in a backpack. They took the mics that I've been using for these videos, so let it be known, I replaced those mics, and these videos will get done. There's no stopping the DiskoWizardYogi, damn it. Disco never dies. One more round of breath. We'll create the same shape as we switch to the other side. Right foot comes up, left foot goes back, micro bend in your front knee, square the hips. Pyramid pose. Ultimately, it was that journal that I put my soul into that sucker. I started performing my poetry this year, and that was the first page on it. Oh, it was so sad. But it's all good. We move on. I'll get another journal. It'll be fine. A challenge was given to overcome, and darn it, I accept it. But lesson to give to you guys is don't leave valuables in your car. Yeah. Get a couple more rounds of breath for this right hamstring. Left foot meets the front right foot. Bringing blocks to the side. Inhale to a halfway lift. High plank. We meet in downward facing dog, however you would like to get there. Afterwards, knees come down, we move onto our backs. Bring feet onto the mat, let your knees be bent. Into an eye of the needle, bring your left ankle over your right knee. Let that left knee get away from you using your hip, and then right knee into chest. Pull both legs in. This will be pretty quick, so just enjoy this hip stretch. Give me 5 rounds of breath. Stay focused. 2 more rounds of breath. Maybe you pull the legs in a little bit more. Exhale, drops that foot. Let's switch sides. Right foot over left knee, bring left knee into chest. Pull the legs in. It's very easy in static poses for the brain to wander. Bring yourself back to this moment, to your practice with a big intentional inhale and exhale. One more. Release the foot. Quick happy baby, brings both knees into chest, reaching for outside blades of both feet. Big round of breath as you pull the legs in, knees towards armpit space, and you ground the tailbone down. Extend your legs, arms by your side. We meet in Savasana. And we bring a close to our practice the way we entered. Big exhale through the mouth. 2 more. Last one, make it count. Exaggerate the inhale and the exhale. Feel free to meet me at seated. Yeah, hero's pose down, pyramid pose down. I even got to vent a little bit about my little experience. Anyway, thank you so much. We're entering day 20 on this next one, and that class is gonna be a 45-minute one. So only one of the whole series. Let's get that done. Thank you so much for your time and your effort, your energy and your expression. Like always, have a beautiful life. Like, comment, and share. It always helps. Until the next time, namaste. Peace.